Mana bisa sambil kuliah? Kerjaan kelar juga.
Kuliah di tengah tumpukan kerjaan, main sama anak, orang tua butuh perhatian, semua itu bukan alasan. Bersama Universitas Terbuka, kuliah fleksibel, penuh kemudahan.
Foto Mas Wawi, Wawi. Ini dilihat dulu, bagus ini loh ya kan?
Iya. Waduh Mbak Sri, aku seneng banget loh, seneng banget. Akhirnya aku kesampaian Mbak Sri. Aku kuliah sambil nelayan. Wah, aku pengen cepet-cepet ke Universitas Terbuka.
Sampean ini dibilangin dari dulu nggak pernah mau mesti ngeyel.
Iya Mbak, dia itu maunya cari ikan aja, cari duit.
Makanya, nih Mas Santo, saya kasih tahu. Universitas Terbuka itu ada di mana-mana.
Wah, Universitas Terbuka ada di mana-mana.
Ada di sekitar kita.
Ada di sekitar kita.
Wah,
Iya wes kalau gitu. Mas Toh, mau kemana Toh? Mau ke UT. Aku ditinggal ya. Tunggu.
hati-hati Mas Toh.
Dapatkah langkah kecil di antara sunyi menuntun pada cita yang tak terbayangkan?
Salam sejahtera untuk kita semua, UT listeners dimanapun Anda berada. Senang sekali saya Eka Ardhinie kembali menemani Anda kali ini dalam program Cafe Break UT Radio ya. Dan Anda menyimak kami untuk 1 jam ke depan. Nah nanti saya akan berbicara dalam 2 bahasa sebetulnya, tapi khusus untuk wawancara memang akan menggunakan bahasa Inggris saja. Dan Anda bisa bertanya untuk topik kami kali ini. Kita akan membahas tentang smart food packaging, transforming the future of food quality and safety. Dan nanti narasumber saya yang akan hadir adalah Profesor Panuwat Suppakul Ph.D. Beliau dari Faculty of Agroindustry, Kasetsart, University Bangkok, Thailand. Nah sebetulnya Profesor Panuwat ini sudah kali kedua ke UT Radio ya. Jadi makanya nanti kita akan bahas banyak sekali terkait dengan smart food packaging, transforming the future of food quality and safety. Jadi kalau Anda punya pertanyaan boleh Anda sampaikan melalui Instagram kami @radio.ut atau juga melalui kolom komentar YouTube Universitas Terbuka TV. Baik, kalau begitu saya akan sapa dan kita akan berbicara dalam bahasa Inggris ya. Anda yang mau bertanya tuh boleh dalam bahasa Indonesia, silakan ya. Okay, how are you today, Prof?
Okay, I'm fine, thanks. And you?
I'm fine too. And then this is the second time for
Yeah,
us
yeah, that's right.
to
That's
meet
right.
again.
Almost 3 years, right? To visit
almost
here.
3 years ago.
Yep,
And
that's
then
right.
the last meeting we have talked a lot about food technology.
Yep.
And then today we will continue it because this is also in your expertise.
Yep.
Talk about smart food packaging. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
But before we start our conversation, our discussion today, could you briefly introduce yourself and also share your research interest in food packaging technologies?
Okay. Actually, now I'm a lecturer and working at the Department of Packaging and Material Technologies, Faculty of Agroindustry, Kasetsart University. Actually, now I'm study give a teachings in the area of the smart packaging, and now my research interest is about the smart packaging, but in the sub area of the active packagings and intelligent packaging. For the intelligent packagings that I'm look interesting to actually is like oxygen indicators. So we can use this one to apply with the food products that get the lipid oxidation, and then we will know we can give some information to the consumer to know that what is going on in the system, right? And now we expand the research to the fruit ripeness indicators for apply with the durian, Montong durian, for the whole fruit, and for the fresh cut Montong durian.
Oh, durian montong,
Yeah, that's right.
I want to know what is the difference between durian montong from Bangkok, Thailand, and Indonesia.
Yeah, but for the Montong, actually, for this kind of the durian variety, for the Montong, I mean for the Thai people when they eat it, actually is not like a fully ripe aroma. Okay, normally this one is the texture. I mean for the Montong fruit is a little bit what do you call crisp, but inside sweet. But for the fully ripe should be softer, right, and with a strong aroma. That's why it a little bit different. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's about durian montong, yeah. But before we talk about a lot smart food packaging, Prof, could you tell us also about the journey of your education from bachelor until doctor, and also how to reach professor in your journey?
Okay. Actually, I start my bachelor degree in the program of the agro-industrial product development. Okay, and then when we graduate from this one, I get further study in master degree in agro-industrial product development as well. And at that time, we realized that the packaging is actually really important, because when we study for master degree, we have to take a course for the minor subjects about the food packaging. So, and we know that the packaging actually is really important to distribute some kind of the food products, to every corner of the world. So that's why I try to shift my area, from the agro-industrial product development to the packaging, and then I try to find some scholarship. Actually, I had to work in hard. Yeah, that's
from
right.
bachelor to
No.
master?
For when we graduate from master,
master?
right? So I try to further study. I mean to get like an intensive course for the English first, and then we try to apply, for the Ph.D.
Program?
Not a program yet, just scholarship from the government.
Okay.
So because we have to get some information like this, and then we got the scholarship from the faculty of agro-industry. So actually in this scholarship they provide for master's and PhD level. So when we shift to the packaging technology faculties, I have to further study another master degree in the area of engineering material first, because we try to move to packaging materials, right? So that's why I applied to study in the University of New South Wales in Sydney. So we spend like a coursework, and do some kind of the research in the area of the plastic materials, and then I further study for PhD levels to pursue this one in the Victoria University in Melbourne, because it's only one university that confer the packaging technology program for the PhD level. So at the time, I spent for 4 years, for the PhD levels. After graduate, I get back to working in Department of Packaging and Material Technology, Kasetsart University. And that time, I will start up for my career in 2004.
In 2004, you started your career?
Yeah, that's right.
To be researcher or lecturer?
Lecturer first.
Lecturer first,
so,
okay.
So when at the time, just only 2 years for the lecturer, so I do some research, because my PhD thesis is about the active packagings in the subclass of the antimicrobial packagings in Victoria University. So when I get back, so we try to expand this research area for antimicrobial and antioxidant packaging first. And then after 2 years, I apply for the assistant professorship Okay, we got the assistant professor position, right, in within 2 years, and after that just working and teaching, right, and try to what do you call expand the area, expand the area of the active packagings from antimicrobial, antioxidant to another area like anesthetics packaging for the fish layer, what do you call live fish transportation. Like in Thailand, we have some kind of the Siamese fighting fish, so we export this one to Singapore, to Japan. And one of my students, actually, he do business about this area. And this one we got some problem about the fish. Because when the transportation, the fish got the vibration with the shock. That's why they get straight full. And they turn the body to bite the fin itself. That's why when the body gets injury, the fin is corrupt. That's why the big problem for in terms of the economies. Because the fin corrupts, the price is corrupt as well. So that's why we try to solve this problem. So that's why my student actually he graduated from Chulalongkorn University for bachelor degree in food technology. So we adopt this technology for the releasing packaging releasing, right, to apply with the fish packaging. So we can do so about this one. That's why we like start the expand the area to anesthetic packaging for the fish transportation. Yeah.
Okay, so you have started it from 2004.
Yes, that's
and then you also came to Indonesia in 2005
that's
after to be a researcher.
Yeah, that's right. At that time, because normally for the lecturer, okay, on the way we need to do some kind of the like to becoming a part of the research communities. One of them, we need to attend the conference, maybe to be the audience or to be the presenter, and we try. So I try to do in 3 levels. In the national levels, like do a conference, attend the conference in Thailand, and in the regional levels, maybe in Southeast Asia. Because at the time in Indonesia, they have host the conference about the Asian Food Conference. So that's why I attend in 2005 and presents my research. Okay.
So more than 20 years you to be a lecturer and also a researcher. Do you enjoy this work?
Absolutely. I can say that even this work is very hard. I think I can say it's very hard, but because I love it, so that's why no matter what happens, so if we go through, it's like a journey, you know. And this one, I can say that actually I just like a messenger, because just pass some experience from my professor. Let's give it to me, right? And then we have to pass to the next generation, like my student. Yeah. For this one.
Okay, but is this your dream when you were a child, or?
Actually, it's not really. Okay, I can say this point. Actually, when because in my family, so my mom or I actually when I was a children, I stay with my grandparents. Okay, and when I study for the bachelor degree, my mom just support me, and they just support me, right? So that's why I want to work with the industry, and at that time I got the job, you know, to work with the CP group, you know, for the CP Meiji at the time. But actually my grandpa, actually he would like me to work with the Thai government, to be the government officer.
Thai government,
this
to
one,
be government officer.
His dream, right? So that's why I try to negotiate. I say to them that if I got the scholarship for master degree, right, I will do so. If not, please let me work with the industry, because I want to get some experience for the industry, like food. At the time, I applied for the productions. In the CP Meiji, in the mill, the pasteurized mill or sterile mill. Yeah.
Okay, so you negotiated your dream with your family.
Yeah, that's right.
To
that's
reach this journey.
That's right. But my destiny, right? So that's why I got the scholarship, you know, to study in Thailand. So that's why I moved to this way. then further. Yeah.
Okay, Prof. Nice to meet you again for the second time, and then we will continue our discussion
Please.
about smart food packaging transforming the future of food quality and safety.
Yeah.
So, my first question for you: the term smart food packaging is becoming increasingly popular. Could you explain what smart food packaging is and why it is important for the future of the food industry?
Okay. For the smart packaging, now they have three subclass. The one is the active packagings, intelligent, and the second one is intelligent packagings, and the third one is the connected packagings. And these three of them actually they can mitigate, for the food product in terms of the food waste. So that's why this is very, very coming up when compared with the conventionals or passive packaging.
Okay, yeah. And then how does smart packaging differ from conventional food packaging?
Okay, normally for the conventional packagings, because we have to know about the packaging function first. Like they have a major function, 5 functions for the packaging actually is for the containment, right? Containment, for the protection, okay, for the communications and give information, and for the machinability. Okay, and this one is like a major function for the packaging, right? So when this one we call conventional packaging. So when we move, from the conventional to the smart packaging, like in terms of the active packaging, this active packaging will be enhancing the protection function. So let's see when we add up some food products in the package. And this one they just do with a barrier packaging, just block maybe from the oxygen or from the water vapor, to what they call. They have to, because the oxygen maybe the more this one we can get the quality loss of the food products, right? This one just a passive one, right? But for the active, so maybe we can incorporate like antioxidant agent into the plastic material, and when this antioxidant material release into the food product or food matrix, this one will be retard the lipid oxidation. So that's why this one have the active function, active function with the food products. That's one for the active. But for the intelligent packaging, this intelligent packaging, they're dealing with the quality indicators. Quality indicator. So this function will be enhanced. Will enhance the information. It means the giving information for the consumer to know what this kind of products is still good quality or the quality already lost, something like that. Okay, and the last one for the connected packaging. Actually, this one will be enhanced communication function. As you can see now, every walk of life, they have a smartphone. Right, and they use a smartphone, to check with the camera, digital camera, to check with the QR code or for whatever. So actually, we can use this QR code to link with the intelligent packaging. So in the QR code, so we can do printing not just only in the black color, in some of them in square. We can attach with the sensor in there, and some square layer in the yellow, in the green color. So when the times go by, this green color may be changed into another color or in the red color, and we can use smartphone with the application to check it. So that's why this one we call connected packaging, to link in terms of the communication to the consumer, because of the digital technology is growing.
Okay, identified a good technology by using our smartphone, Okay, but we can say active packaging and intelligent packaging is perfect packaging?
Not really.
Okay.
Not really.
Not really.
Nothing to be perfect, right?
Nothing to be perfect.
But this one we can much better or to be superior when compared with the conventional one.
Okay, but which one or which the country who give good contribution, to give an example, good example for active packaging and intelligent packaging.
If we go back, last 30 years, I think the good country that contribute in this area is Japan, right? In
Okay.
Japan, and then this key area, has established in the U.S., the United States, and then in the Europe. And why this kind of technology have been, commercializations, maybe we can start in Europe, because in the EU, because like active packaging, right? We try to release something into the food product. Actually, they have some kind of the regulation in terms of the food contact materials. So that's why in the EU Council, they have to lobby and they have to change the regulation, because this one is a positive, because we intended to release something, to inhibit microorganism or to inhibit lipid oxidation. So because the concentration of the agent that's exceeded over the regulation for the food contact material. So when they fix up the regulation, that's why this technology happen in Europe. That's why the industry can adopt these technologies in Europe. And then these have been, adopted to South Korea, in South Korea, in China, even in Thailand.
Also, so
Yep, that's
from the first stage came from Europe and then
Yeah.
also Japan.
Japan.
We can
US.
see US also.
Yep.
Okay. Prof, we have break and then after that we can come back again and talk too much about this. And then UT listeners dimanapun Anda berada, tadi sudah banyak yang disampaikan oleh Profesor terkait dengan active packaging dan intelligent packaging ya. Dan saya juga tadi bertanya ini negara mana begitu yang bisa menjadi acuan. Tadi beliau menyebutkan ada Jepang, kemudian Europe dan juga di Amerika. Nah, nanti kita lanjutkan lagi di segmen 2. Jangan kemana-mana, tetap bersama kami di UT Radio, Open Education Station for All.
Anda sedang mendengarkan UT Radio, Open Education Station for All.
Kamu masuk baru UT ya? Udah tahu belum kalau ada sarana belajar yang unik loh di UT? Sini, aku kasih lihat. Nah, ini nih UT Radio. Di sini kamu bakal dapat banyak hal loh. Kamu bisa dapat informasi seputar Universitas Terbuka di program Seputar UT. Mulai dari orang-orang inspiratif di UT sampai kupas tuntas tentang daftar ulang. Terus, kamu juga bisa belajar loh lewat program tutorial radio. Semua fakultas, bahkan sampai pasca sarjana juga bisa belajar di sini. UT Radio nggak cuma nyediain itu doang sih. Di sini juga ada coffee break, tempat kamu belajar hal-hal menarik dari pakarnya. Cara ngaksesnya gampang lagi. Kamu tinggal ambil laptop atau HP, terus ketik aja websitenya di www.utradio.ut.ac.id. Di sana kamu juga bisa pilih nih mau denger program tutorial radio seputar UT atau coffee break. Bukan cuma denger lagi, semua program UT Radio juga bisa kamu tonton loh. Tayangan streamingnya ada di YouTube UT TV dan bisa juga live di Instagram @radio.ut. Gimana? Gampang dan accessible banget kan? Iyalah, kan UT Radio, Open Education Station for All.
Setiap hari selalu kuawali dengan yang aku mau. Bebas tapi bertanggung jawab, fleksibel tapi pasti. Hari-hariku dipenuhi dengan semangat untuk kuliah dan meraih profesi. Karena aku mampu mandiri, UT menempaku untuk mandiri. UT memberiku kesempatan belajar kapan dan di mana saja. Dan tentu saja bisa mengelola waktu untuk belajar dan bekerja. Hingga kini, aku mampu meraih profesiku. Menyenangkan, dan aku siap meraih prestasi yang terbaik. Gimana dengan kamu? Kemandirian ciri khas utama kami. Ya cuma UT yang bisa begini.
Mama.
Udah pulang.
Menurut Papa,
Mama dulu. Mendingan kamu kerja.
alah, mendingan kamu kuliah dulu. Kamu masih muda, masa depan kamu masih panjang.
Mendingan kerja.
Mending kuliah dulu.
Mending.
Udah, kan ada Universitas Terbuka. Kuliah bisa sambil kerja, kerja bisa sambil kuliah. Anti kau mendang-mending.
Swasta ya?
Negeri.
Pasti mahal.
Murah, mah.
Kalau begitu, mending kamu kuliah.
Sambil kerja.
Kuliah fleksibel sesuai gayamu.
Sejak Universitas Terbuka diresmikan, kami telah menjadikan teknologi komunikasi digital sebagai alat perkuliahan. Dengan peralatan yang canggih dan tentunya dukungan tenaga profesional, serta sarana-prasarana yang sangat memadai untuk mendukung terselenggaranya pendidikan dan pembelajaran mahasiswa UT melalui berbagai modus pembelajaran berbasis teknologi dan diseminasi inovasi. Inovasi tiada henti terus kami lakukan untuk menjadi universitas yang network, digital, dan virtual. Telah menjadi pegangan bagi mahasiswa bahwa UT sangat mengikuti perkembangan zaman, bahkan menjadi pelopor kampus digital di Indonesia. Jangan ragu untuk bergabung bersama kami dalam menggapai cita-cita. UT menjangkau yang tidak terjangkau. Hanya UT yang bisa begini.
bersama kami dalam program Cafe Break UT Radio, Open Education Station for All. Dan kita akan sambung lagi, kita akan lanjutkan kembali pembahasan terkait dengan Smart Food Packaging, Transforming the Future of Food Quality and Safety bersama dengan Profesor Panuwat Suppakul Ph.D. dari Faculty of Agroindustry, Kasetsart, University, Bangkok, Thailand. Okay, Prof. The second session, so we are going to continue our discussion. And okay, what are the main component of or technologies commonly used in smart food packaging system?
The main component is actually is depends on the subclass system, right?
Oh, okay.
Let's say for the active packagings, if we're looking for the antimicrobial packaging, it means that the main component actually is the antimicrobial agent that we try to incorporate into the system, right? So if we're looking for the antioxidant packaging, it means that we need to know about the antioxidant agent that really very strong, powerful to scavenge maybe the lipid oxidation or scavenge the sorry about that, the radical for the radical, something like that, right? So if we're looking for the intelligent packaging like an indicator, just for example, for the food spoilage indicator, for the food spoilage indicator, sorry about that. Normally the mechanism when they get spoiled, okay, they have to get a little of they provide some kind of the metabolite like carbon dioxide, maybe in the system for the carbohydrate based food product, right? They can produce some kind of the amines or the nitrogen compound, okay. For the protein based material. So with this kind, so we have to using the visual materials like for the colorimetric agent, right? And this one will be sensing with this kind of the compound. So it means that we use this compound as information, and this information will be, reaction with the visual material, and then visual material will change the color according to the system. Yeah, something like that. That's why.
Oh, okay. To answer the main component or technologies commonly used in smart food packaging system, yeah. Okay, so the next, how can smart packaging help improve food quality and safety throughout the supply chain?
Throughout the supply chain. Okay, if we know about the supply food supply chain, right? Okay, Robert, let's say from farm to table, right? From farm to table at the pre-consumer. Okay, this one will dealing with the normally we get some kind of food loss during the farming. Okay, during the process production for the production and during the distribution. So that's what we call the food loss.
Food loss. Okay.
Right? Actually, this part, they can do, to minimize the food loss by using the food processing for the production that way. But normally for post consumer, they can deal with the food waste. Okay, at this part, maybe smart packaging can help. Can support.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Even for because for this part we try to extend the shelf life of the food products, right? Right. We try to use with the antimicrobial packaging to suppress the microbial growth, or we try to use with antioxidant, to minimize the lipid oxidation, something like that. So this one will be extend the shelf life. So that's why in the part of the food waste. And then for the indicators, like for the intelligent packaging. Some case, like I tell you, you see, like perishable food products, like a sandwich the bakery. Okay, we have to finish within maybe 2 or 3 days, right?
Okay.
What happened if we forgot and you put on the table and leave it for 4 or 5 days?
We cannot eat.
we cannot eat it, right? How can we know, right? So if we have some kind of indicator, this one will be remind us when we open the pack. Okay, you have finished within time. And like this case, they happened commercializations in UK, okay, by the company we call Insignia Technologies. For the Insignia, okay, they adopt the indicators names after opening timer.
After opening timer,
yeah.
okay.
They attach these labels inside the package for the bacons or for the bacon or ham, okay. And inside the packet, actually, they use with the passive packaging by using modified atmosphere packaging technique. It means that inside the package, okay, they have the mixture of gas of the carbon dioxide or nitrogen inside. And this indicator sensor, I mean the material, the chemicals, they're sensing with the carbon dioxide. Because inside the package, before you opened it, this is a high concentration of the carbon dioxide. But in the atmosphere, I mean in the air, gas atmosphere, the carbon dioxide is very low concentration, just less than 1%. What happened when we opened it? This carbon dioxide will be released outside. When the concentration of carbon dioxide is decreased, the concentrations in the label will be decreased. That's why the sensor will change the color from one color to another color. So it means that when the color changes to another color, maybe for 2 days, this one just warning, like a warning sign for the consumer. Hey, you have to finish within time, otherwise you get the food waste. You know what I mean? So that's why we can use this one to adopt as a mitigating food waste. Yeah.
Okay, but how when it happened to a common people, for example, for me, how to identify the healthy food or not from the packaging, but we can see from the transparent packaging. For example, you gave an example about a sandwich bakery, but usually sandwich bakery use transparent packaging, so we can see from the surface first, and then after that open it, and one indicator is from the date of when we open the package. Okay.
So in this case, you see, you can. I think no one never get discharged. They get discharged, right? They get experience. Why? Because this, you smell it. Before, right? It's still okay. So that's why they take it. But when the times go by, maybe for 6 hours or 7 hours, you get discharged. Because the sensing organ of the human is very, very lousy, right? When compared with the ant, right? So that's why the metabolite that produced by microorganism is very, very low concentration that our sensing organ cannot distinguish it. So we use an unaged eye to check it. The appearance just still okay. That's why we consume it, and then we get discharged. So with this kind of the intelligent packaging, okay, they're sensing in the package, right? And this very low concentration of the metabolite, they can change the color. And this one just show us in terms of the color changing.
Okay. I want to know more about this, and then let me talk about food waste in the detail. Food waste remains a global challenge. How can smart packaging contribute to reducing food loss and waste?
Normally for the that I told you, for the smart packaging, okay, we can mitigate. I mean, focus on the food waste. Actually, it's food waste. Okay. That already give you some example, right? For the after opening timer.
Yes.
Actually, that one has been commercialization in UK, right? But that one has a specific just for the package with the modified atmosphere packaging, just a specific one. But what happened with other kind of the packaging, right? Air packagings or without any gas inside. How come? So for us, we do a research about this, not used with the carbon dioxide. We sensing with the oxygen, concentration, because we know that this oxygen in the atmosphere is a constant. It means 21%, right? So we try to develop with the consume within indicators. What is a one consume within indicator is actually is a preset shelf life label. So it means that if we know that this have the perishable products or like sandwich or bakeries, you have the only one day. I mean for the shelf life maybe 24 hours. So we can formulate the indicator and the color will change within 24 hours, and we attach this indicator outside the package. So when outside the package, when we process it, right, like we activate with the like photo activations, okay, when the process, and this one will just a starting point, for the indicator to dynamic the color changing according to the constant concentration of oxygen. It means that within 24 hours the color will change from the yellow color to colorless. So if we do typing the label in terms of the fresh word, when the times go by for 24 hours, the fresh word is disappear. So it means that consumers need to finish within time, unless you get some kind of food waste. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So be smart also to see or to consume the food, and then consider about the time, and then about the quality of the food, from the packaging, and then from the timer also, and etc.
That's right.
Oke, kita akan kembali lagi nanti di segmen akhir UT Listeners. Jadi bagi Anda yang ingin bertanya, boleh Anda sampaikan melalui Instagram kami @radio.ut atau juga melalui kolom komentar YouTube Universitas Terbuka TV. Jangan kemana-mana, tetap bersama kami di UT Radio, Open Education Station for All.
Anda sedang mendengarkan UT Radio, Open Education Station for All.
Teman-teman, terima kasih karena memang hanya di Universitas Terbuka yang memiliki akses untuk berpendidikan kapan saja, di mana saja. Universitas Terbuka,
Universitas terpercaya untuk Indonesia.
Dan dengan kemenangan Bapak Rektor secara resmi telah dibuka rangkaian Dies Natalis ke-41 Universitas Terbuka dan Dispor Seni Nasional UT tahun 2025.
Kami mohon kekesan.
Di sini tak ada batas ruang dan waktu. Kita belajar menembus cakrawala ilmu. Langkah kecil di layar digital menuju dunia yang makin global. Kami ditempa dari kerasnya kenyataan, semangat belajar dengan keberanian. PTNBH jadi tonggak berdiri menuju dunia. Kami takkan lari. Kualitas jadi janji, integritas harga diri. Akses inovasi kamilah yang beri dunia tahu. Kami di sini Universitas Terbuka untuk semua, untuk dunia. Universitas Terbuka, belajar jarak jauh kualitas dunia. Dari visi jadi aksi, misi kami cahaya di bumi. UT untuk negeri dan dunia menanti. UT tak terbatas, UT buka akses, UT siap juara, UT milik semua. Sekadar kuliah di layar, kami pionir di era digital yang besar. Dari riset pengabdian teknologi cerdas, kami jawab tantangan dengan tuntas. Inovasi bukan sekedar kata, itu jalan yang kami bawa. Kiara jadi kompas nyata untuk bangsa dan dunia semesta. Universitas Terbuka, pintu ilmu bagi semua jiwa. Universitas Terbuka, jadi cahaya di tiap asa. Langkah kami makin pasti, melintasi zaman dan visi. UT bersuara di dunia nyata. Langkah pasti demi cita, digital kuat jejaring semesta. Ekosistem belajar tak lagi terbatas, langit kita luas tak terbatas. Universitas Terbuka, langkah berani menembus dunia. Universitas Terbuka, karya anak bangsa, suara merdeka. Di setiap klik dan layar ada tekad yang membakar. UT tak pernah lelah, UT menuju puncak dunia. UT melawan ragu hingga tuntas. Tak terbatas, melawan ragu hingga tuntas. Kami UT tak terbatas, melawan ragu hingga tuntas.
Para mahasiswa baru Universitas Terbuka dimanapun Anda berada, perkenalkan saya Bayu Oktara, alumnus S1 Ilmu Komunikasi UT tahun 2016. Saya dan seluruh sivitas akademika Universitas Terbuka mengucapkan selamat bergabung di Universitas Terbuka. UT adalah perguruan tinggi negeri ke-45 di Indonesia yang selalu mengedepankan inovasi di bidang pendidikan jarak jauh agar selalu sesuai dengan perkembangan teknologi informasi saat ini, sehingga UT sering disebut juga sebagai Cyber University of Indonesia. Sejak tahun 1984, UT telah hadir memberikan layanan pendidikan tinggi dengan sistem terbuka dan jarak jauh. Nah, agar studi Anda di UT dapat berjalan lancar dan bisa lulus tepat waktu, saya akan berbagi pengalaman bagaimana lulus tepat waktu dengan nilai memuaskan. Ayo kita simak bersama-sama. Mahasiswa baru UT peserta OSMB, sebagian dari Anda mungkin sudah bekerja, sebagian lagi mungkin juga belum bekerja dan hanya fokus kuliah. Kata kunci awal untuk sukses menembus studi di UT adalah mandiri dan disiplin dalam mengelola waktu. Teman-teman mahasiswa, bagi Anda yang padat aktivitasnya, UT sudah memberikan kemudahan sejak awal registrasi, yakni dengan melakukan registrasi secara online melalui sia.ut.ac.id. Setelah melakukan registrasi dan resmi menjadi mahasiswa UT, Anda perlu mempersiapkan diri untuk mengikuti perkuliahan di UT. Saya akan contohkan beberapa hal yang saya lakukan ketika saya kuliah di UT. Awalnya saya ragu bisa mengatur waktu antara kuliah dan bekerja karena aktivitas saya di dunia entertainment. Hal pertama yang saya lakukan setelah registrasi adalah membaca dan mempelajari katalog UT. Di dalam katalog ini tersedia semua informasi yang berkaitan dengan proses perkuliahan kita. Kemudian saya memastikan bahan ajar atau buku materi pokok yang saya terima adalah bahan ajar edisi terbaru sesuai kurikulum program studi di katalog.
To UT Radio, Open Education Station for all. And then Prof, we will continue our discussion. So, how about, do you see opportunities for integrating smart packaging with digital technologies such as IoT, artificial intelligence, or blockchain?
Of course, in this case, actually that's why now the area of the smart packaging expand from the active and intelligence into the connected packaging, right? So because of the arrival of digital technology, so for when we develop some kind of the intelligence levels, okay, this one you can connect, with the digital technology like a smartphone, that we can create some kind of like a QR code, right? And in this QR code, we can use a different color, and then we can use a smartphone application, to check it and to get information to the consumer, right? And another way for the digital technology, okay, they can dealing with the cloud computing, cloud computing, right? So it means that for the food products, okay, like in Norway, like a movie. For the movie, actually, they try to do a traceability from the farm to table.
From the farm to the table.
To the table. It means for the aquaculture, okay, to the table. We are cloud computing. So because of the products, okay, normally it's the chill products, not the frozen one. I mean for the salmon, it's a chill salmon. For the chill product, refrigerated product, actually it's very, very difficult, to control in terms of the temperature. Normally temperature is a fluctuation, right? So but in this company, they try to monitor, it means that a consumer can check, in every single of the pathway of the product, just from the farm, like a hatching until they're growing, right? Until, to package or the things to the consumer. They can check it via the QR code, and they can check it. That's why this one can link, cloud computing, with the like smart packaging in the package.
Okay, so Prof, let we tell more about the successful example again of smart packaging application currently being used in the food industry.
If for the successful case in Thailand, okay, I can say, I get back on last 15 years. This one, the first happened actually
last 15 years.
Last 15 years, yeah, for a long time ago. It's happened with the S&P, the company. S&P, they try to develop the mooncake. Okay, and at that time mooncake is very expensive one, right? For the moon festival, right? And the people, researcher in the company, okay, they try to adopt this oxygen cylinder sachet. They import, from Mitsubishi Gas Chemical, in Japan. Okay, at that time, we have to prove this technology, with the Thai FDA, Food and Drug Administration, FDA. So they have to prove to make sure that this one is a safety, something like that. So when they prove, they get the endorsement. So that's why they get approval. So that's why this one will be adopted the first time for the active packaging in Thailand that adopt, to apply with this oxygen cylinder sachet with the mooncake. And at that time, not only S&P. Normally at that time, the mooncake is come from the Chinese restaurant, right? And from the Chinese restaurant, they try to produce the mooncake, and they try to distribute more to the consumer. For the mooncake, actually you have to do maybe for 3 months before distribution, right? And what happened with the mooncake actually is the surface. They get the mold growth in the surface. Because when they pack it in the atmosphere, they have spore of the mold. So that's why they have to keep this one in the packet with the oxygen scavenging sachet. Without any oxygen, that's why the mold spore cannot grow.
Okay.
Right. So that's why they do this one before for 3 months, and then they have a time, to distribute to every province, from the Chinese restaurant, right?
Okay.
Right. So at that time. And this packaging material have to use a special one with the we call high barrier material, because if the lower, it means oxygen from the outside come to the inside, right? And the sachet have the capacity, the limit capacity, so that we use with the high barrier material. So it means that this Chinese restaurant, they have to join together to deal, with the purchase. The production, to buy, and they allocate by S&P. Just allocate to this restaurant, and that's why now you can see the mooncake in Thailand. That brand like a Starbucks. This one produced by S&P and distributed to the Starbucks. Something like that.
I'm really curious to mooncake. So after this show, I will search for what is mooncake or the form of mooncake. I think in Indonesia jangan-jangan kue keranjang ya. Okay.
I think you have some.
Later on, I will see it. Okay. So the next question from our listeners. My name is Ahmad Bayu Aryawan, alumni of Anim Science, faculty member of Halu Oleo Universitas Kendari, Sulawesi of Indonesia. What's classification method of time use product of smart packaging than conventional one-time or system or container type with the clean environmental characteristic? How to connect use of smart pack with considerable to BPA free and microplastic minimizing optimal?
I think this one maybe I can say in general that maybe a different story. Right? You cannot mix up all the things together, right? If we talk about the for the microplastic or the bisphenol A or whatever, this one is belongs to the packaging material type. So So if we use the material, with the different one, with it means that we can avoid, from this type of the toxic material, right? But for the active packagings or even intelligent packaging, for the material that we try to use, normally we try to go with the bio-based material. So because now not only for the food waste, so we try to do in terms of the sustainability, like a SDG goal, right? So normally even in my research, so out about the packaging material that we try to like a metric, to incorporate something. Normally we concern, not just a synthetic material anymore. We try to go with the bioplastic material, right? But even for the bioplastic material at the moment now, you can see some kind of the polylactic acid have been used a lot, even in Thailand or even in Indonesia, right? And this one, actually, I think there's some a problem as well, because actually for polylactic acid, they claim as the bio-based material. So they can produce by the what they call the plant-based material, right? So we can claim as the bio-based material. But in the end of the day, how can they compose it? They can get the certificate, for the compostable material. Of course, they have to, according to the condition, for the compostable material, and they need facility like what they call. They have like compostable facility to degrade this kind of material. But even in Thailand, we don't have the factory or facility to degrade this material. It means that just still get some, if you go to the marine, just still there in the soil, just still there.
Okay.
That's why this layer we call what they call the greenwashing. We can say the word greenwashing. So consumer, they say that they claim, maybe in the cup, plastic cup, for coffee, right? They said 100% compostable. It's kind of compostable. You need facility. Like a factory, like in Singapore, it's okay. They have a facility, but not in Thailand. We don't have it. So that's why I can say this one is like a greenwashing. Green bleaching. Because consumer want to pay money. Because they good for the environment, right? They want to pay. I pay for. But in reality, it's just still there. Right? There's a big problem. But now for the bio-based material, they try to change, from the PRA to PHA, like a polyhydroxyl alkanoate. And this one, one company, leading company is in South Korea, right? CJ Materials, CJ Material. And for the PRA, the big company from the US actually is the NatureWorks. Now NatureWorks try to, do collaborations with the CJ material already, because we know that this material is coming, but now it's not adopted yet because of high cost of material. And now in Australia, one company already adopt this PHA to apply, for the packaging materials in Australia as well.
So from your explanation, Prof, can we say that the successful industry based on depends on the facility that available in that country?
Yep, that's right. That's right. Like if you want to use like a polylactic acid, if you have a facility, to do compostable, it's okay. But not in Thailand, we don't have it, right? It's just still some kind of material when you throw away, in the soils, in the land, or in the marine, just still there. Now let me talk about the microplastic. Of course, now is the hot issue for the microplastic, right? For this case, the packaging material have the big one, to be the cost of this one. But I can say to you that the big industry that can cause with the microplastic actually is not the packaging material. Maybe this one from the textile or from the rubber industry, for this one. But let's say, now if we talk about the microplastic, This one is a big issue, and I think that's now they just still on the way how to dealing with this one.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for your explanation to answer the question from Mas Ahmad Bayu Aryawan. Thank you so much for your question also. Yeah. Okay, Prof. What are the biggest challenges researchers face in developing and commercializing smart packaging technologies?
I think if in the industry they have the researcher, okay, they got the money or I mean the funding. I don't think that's a big problem for them. But anyhow, most of industry in Thailand actually they try to adopt just only for the passive packaging, because they don't want to spend a lot of money for the smart packaging. But actually this one is very good for them. I can say like intelligent packaging. Okay, how if like in the case of the movie, because they can control like distribution, right? So that's why they use the indicator, or they can use the what they call cloud computing, right? Let's say if I have a company, okay, for the milk pasteurization, right? This one is chill products, okay. If my company can control the temperatures, I mean the cold chain very well, how can you prove this to your customer? No way, because in the package we don't have data locker like a truck, right? So if we have some sticker, some indicator we call time temperature indicators, and this time temperature indicator can attach with single package, okay? So and this one will be exposed to the temperature. So when the temperature changes, maybe fluctuation, this color will dynamic, I mean real-time monitoring. It means that if you keep at the lower condition, lower than the cutoff, what happened? The color will still there, not change. But the temperature is increased. This color will change quickly. And this one just show you to the customer. And then you will get in terms of the brand royalties from the customer, to say that this one is good for them. Yeah, so that's why this one is very very good for industry to adopt this. But this one just mindset. But even some cases happen in Thailand. Why some company they don't adopt this to use? Because they can control supply chain very well. Remember, I asked my student, when you buy some pasteurized milk, 1 gallon, 5 liters, maybe or 2 liters, how can you finish within time? She said that sometimes just 2 or 3 days, milk already spoiled. You have to spend 100%, to pay for the pasteurized milk, but you can finish all the things, from the whole milk. So if we have some sticker like this, it means that they can use adopt this one for the customer, to warning them, and then they can use this one, they can finish, the food layer to mitigate in terms of the food waste, something like that.
Okay, wow, this is great conversation today with you, Professor Panuwat Suppakul, Ph.D. So because the time is so full, so I give you time for give closing statement about this topic.
Okay. For this one, I think first of all, I'd like to thanks to invite me, to give a talk for the UT radio. I think for now, for the packaging technology, we move, from the conventional packaging technology to the smart packaging technology already. Because of the rise of the digital technology. So if you have the positive mindset, I mean for the industry, I mean the brand owner mindset, I think this one is one good choice, for them, to have a look and to explore more about this technology. And this one will be good, not only for your company or not only for your business, but this one will be good for the consumer and the customer as well. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay. One more for you, but here in Indonesia, but you can say it in English. So just give greetings. I am blah 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 as blah blah blah. Listening to UT Radio, Open Education Station for all. Okay, got a point? Yeah, please.
Open education station for all.
No. First one, you introduce yourself. My name is blah blah blah. And then I am as blah 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 in blah blah blah. Don't forget to listen or listening to UT Radio. Blah blah blah.
Okay. Hello, my name is Panuwat Suppakul. I'm a professor in the packaging technologies. I'm from Kasetsart University. Please do not forget to open education stations for all.
Ya, oke. Cukup ya? Gak apa-apa ya? Kru? Oke. Yeah. Okay, Professor, thank you so much for your time, for your insight. I hope we can meet again, and then I'm glad to have great conversation with you today. And don't forget to come back to UT Radio ya.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much.
UT listeners dimanapun Anda berada, demikian pembahasan kami terkait dengan smart food packaging transforming the future of food quality and safety bersama dengan Profesor Panuwat Suppakul Ph.D. dari Faculty of Agroindustry Kasetsart University Bangkok, Thailand. Dan saya Eka Ardhinie pamit, sampai ketemu lagi. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.